Thank you guys so much for joining us. My name is Mackenzie Petrie. Today we have a few calls that have been going around in South Georgia, Georgia, the United States overall, but residents and communities are getting calls from people who are posing as law enforcement and asking for money. So I'm joined by Lieutenant Patel of Albany Police Department, who has a little bit more information on how you can prevent these people from calling and what you should do if you receive a call like this. What are some of these things that scammers are saying as they pose as law enforcement officers?
So they're identifying themselves as local police officers. They have names and rank information somehow, and they're calling from numbers that would appear to be local, but they're all spoof numbers. Their main MO seems to be asking citizens for vital identification information or you know. Telling them that there's a warrant that could be possibly out for them if they don't mitigate that issue via prepaid debit cards or prepaid credit cards or other wire transfers.
Thank you so much. Now let's get into the scammers. Are there any charges they potentially can face for potentially trying to scam people as well as impersonating a law enforcement officer?
Yeah, so the first criminal act would be them identifying themselves as a law enforcement officer. That's the criminal charge there. And when they ask you for this information, and depending on how they use it, whether they use it to obtain fraudulent credit cards, or when they defraud you with doing those bank transfers, there are a lot of financial transaction charges that could be filed against them.
And is there a way that you guys can track down these scammers? Maybe if they could provide a phone number or anything, is there anything that people can do to help you guys be able to mitigate this problem?
Yeah, so if you guys have phone numbers that they're calling you with, when you make police reports, please have those numbers available. Sometimes those are our biggest weapon to track them down, even though they're spoof numbers, but there's technology out here that can help and possibly get us a lead or two into that direction.
And you can find this full interview and what to be aware of regarding these scam calls by looking for the story on our website, WALB.com.